Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
Dr. Michael Long, a cocky rock star and a scientist, is sent to his small hometown of Turlock to head the Research Technical Institute. His job is to catalog all manner of weird artifacts and creatures hidden from the world. When the Shroud of Turin is discovered, a malevolent ghost creates a distraction and steals the shroud to return to life. During the fracas, a symbiotic alien bonds with Dr. Long, and they work together to stop the evil ghost and his army of demon cats from enacting his plan to summon a giant space eel and take over the world in Doug's Enable's Creature Tech.
Hello, welcome to Gutter Trash, episode 118, Creature Tech. My name is Eric.
My name is Jason.
How is it going?
Not too bad.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Starting to be caffeinated now.
Yeah?
I was feeling pretty sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last 2 hours at work, I just kind of leaned on something.
Yeah. You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Not at my job, you know.
Alright.
You know, we're actually discouraged from cleaning.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, seriously. We actually get, not yelled at, but like, reprimanded.
Right,
You know,
and you get your pay docked.
pay doc. No, it's more passive aggressive. Just like, you know, he'll just like pile stuff back on the area we cleaned or whatever.
Right.
You know, so we just stopped cleaning.
Yeah. I'm, not the cleanest person in the world. But, what the hell is Jack's problem?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a good question. Like, he won't buy trash bags. He doesn't like.
I've read this story recently.
Yeah, he doesn't like those. I remember when our vacuum was broke, we kept, you know, like I offered to bring in my own, and you know, like we would all, you know, he was like, no. Just, you know, just months will go by without us vacuuming.
Right.
It's pretty bad.
Shouldn't you, I mean, not that I want to pile more work on you,
All right.
but why wouldn't you take advantage of the fact that he's hardly ever there, or the fact that you now are working Tuesday nights after hours,
Right.
and you know, maybe take advantage to...
I actually like vacuuming. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll vacuum. I'll
Yeah.
vac. He just doesn't like it if he's there and we like, you know, squeegee, like the, you know, Windex under the showcases, the glass showcase.
Right.
He's like, what are you guys doing? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't like it. It's
Huh.
really weird.
Yeah. When you had that thief working for you,
Uh-huh.
and his the girlfriend cleaned the bathroom.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How did Jack react to that?
That's a good question. I don't even remember. Wow. Yeah. I can't remember if he freaked out or if he just, like largely ignored it or something.
Right.
But yeah, you know, maybe he deserved to steal some stuff because our bathroom. You know, I think I'm in his corner now on this one. even though I turned him in and I caught him.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad about it now because his girlfriend did scrub like, you know, Maverick's ass grime.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. But you know, he didn't clean the bathroom. His girlfriend did.
Yeah. Is it by proxy though? I mean, like he brought her in. She would never have been in there without him.
It's true. Yeah, I guess that's a tough situation.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had some characters working there over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had Eric Schonborn work there.
We have.
You've had a Joe Grunewald work there.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
My brother worked there.
Well, yeah. Well, he's never been on the
He
show.
doesn't even know this show exists, probably.
Right.
Even though I've told him about it many times.
he's not much of a character though. Like the few interactions I've had with him, like when he still worked there, and then like times that I've met him otherwise, he just seems pretty quiet and laid back. And
He's a real good guy. He's not zany enough to be a quote unquote character.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or obnoxious,
Yeah. Not enough.
like some characters that have worked at Mavericks.
We had a porn guy who was like super quiet and like, you know, he would buy some X-Men comics or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say his real name.
That's fine.
His initials are DW.
Okay.
And he was just like normal Mavericks customer, and we needed some help. This was in the 90s.
Right.
And we asked him to you know, if he wanted to work there. And he started working there. You know, and like all I'd ever see him buy was like Captain America and Batman or whatever. But he was super quiet. And then once he started working there, he asked if he could special order some comics. And we're like, oh yeah, sure. I mean, you know, you didn't have to wait until you worked here. You can, you know,
Right,
whenever.
right.
So he just ordered like hundreds of dollars worth of fucked up porn comics. And I don't mean like, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that makes Cry for Dawn look like Tiny Titans.
Right,
You
right.
know, I mean, you're like, that's sexy.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it was like, you know, shit and zombies and like ass rape and like
Right.
hundreds of dollars worth of. So bizarre.
Huh?
Like, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe he's just waiting so that you know, he could get it for trade,
Right.
or
You could just get a better discount.
right, yeah. Not that Mavericks has an employee discount.
Well, you know, like a
Yeah.
few percent
Right.
more than a regular.
Right.
Like, yeah, some things.
I wish
aren't-
they had a former employee discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that you get the 25% off all manga and trade paperbacks.
Sorry. Mucus.
Get a bit of a cold.
No, I don't think so. I haven't had a cold yet this year.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, indeed. I don't have any wood to knock on.
Oh,
in
here,
so
give me a second. I can conjure some up. Oh,
just the tip.
yeah. If any Art Adams art pops up on your screensaver, I can. It'll get me there.
All right.
That's all I need.
Bruce Tim.
That's close enough. There we go. Whoa.
Yep. Indeed. I guess. Whatever.
So,
Yeah.
so anything exciting going on?
Exciting? No.
No,
No.
nothing exciting.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Nothing.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yeah. I watched Turner and Hooch. Did I mention that already? Did I tell you that on Draw Night, maybe?
I think maybe you told me on drawing
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I hadn't seen that in a good decade or so.
Nice. Nice.
Fell asleep before it ended, so I need to finish that up.
Oh, you got to figure out how that story ends.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the dog goes rabid, Tom Hanks kills it, and then eats it in some sort of a, satanic zombie worship kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one that with Tom Hanks in.
Tom Hanks,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Not the one with Jim Belushi.
No, that was K9.
Okay.
Yeah. Far inferior, I would imagine.
I enjoyed both, what I remember.
I'm sure I totally loved both when I was, the age group that you should watch Turner and Hooch and
Right,
K9.
27.
Yeah, 27, yeah. That dog is pretty awesome in Turner and Hooch, though. Super slobbery dog.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't want a dog like that.
Oh, I don't want one like that.
Okay,
I just think he's
okay.
awesome.
All right.
You know.
I don't even like it, my brother used to have I want to say it was a golden retriever.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I would spend the night over at his house, she would come walking out and she'd go to her water dish and drink for 10 minutes, and then just drag her fucking soaked nose over to the couch where I was sleeping on and just start dripping all that excess water on top
Oh,
of it.
nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Share the love. Figure, why not? Yeah.
She was kind of retarded.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met a golden retriever. I don't believe I have.
His first house that he bought, she was in the basement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just hanging out when he bought it.
Yep.
Wow.
She was abandoned by the former owners of the house.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, and she was just a puppy.
And but the realtors didn't realize that she was there? Or?
I guess not when he moved in. No.
Wow. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Huh. It was just like a bonus, you know.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll find baseball cards in the attic or something.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, he got a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Craziness. I think that was the only. Oh, I watched Alien last night.
Of course.
Yeah. Those are the only movies I watched this week.
I watched Troll 2 on Saturday.
Isn't the lady that played Agnes de Pesto and Moonlighting in that?
No.
No?
No.
Man, what was she in?
I don't know. She was in Moonlighting.
It seems like there was some bad movie we watched, and she was in there, and I was thinking it was Troll 2. Maybe it was some other, like, you know, goblin movie, because there's a bunch of those.
Ghoulies.
Ghoulies, maybe. Maybe it was Ghoulies.
I could not tell you. I know that Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in Troll 1
Really?
with Sonny Bono and Gary Sandy.
Gary Sandy.
Gary Sandy.
Who's this Mr. Sandy? You speak
Gary Sandy played Andy Travis on WKRP in Cincinnati.
Okay.
Dayton, Ohio native, Gary Sandy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I should know that then.
Huh?
I should have known that.
Yeah. You're all about Dayton.
I like the Dayton scene.
Yeah, there's no scene.
Yeah. That's why I like it. I don't have to keep up with anything.
That's true.
It's easy.
Point taken. I guess our friend Matt had some sort of concert celebration thing this past weekend.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Oh, I totally just told him I wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
And I'm part of the cast.
It was a Baron thing?
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
What was that?
I don't think he likes knowing
All people
that
know.
people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to this.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm part of that show. A minor part of that show, and he wants me to do like promo pictures, like.
In costume.
Yeah, and I told him no, because he had scheduled me for that for Sunday, yesterday, and I was like, I really don't want to. Why do you need me? He was like, for promo pictures. Like, I'm like a Z-level minor recurring character. Why? Why do you need me?
Right.
He was like, well, because everyone's doing it. I was like, yeah, but everyone else has a bigger part.
Do you have lines?
I want to.
Okay. Well, that's a character.
Well, it's a character, but like I appeared in one episode for 30 seconds in season 1, and I'm slated for like 2 episodes in season 2.
Right.
Every other character is in every episode. So I'm certainly not the person that needs to be promoted.
Did he rent some studio out, or
No,
was
I don't think so.
He was just getting together and...
Yeah, I think just like in the back of Game Swap or something.
Right.
I don't know, but I kept complaining to him about it, and then I decided that I was just never going to mention it again. And I even talked to him on Sunday, and he didn't mention it, so I didn't do it.
I felt kind of bad. I don't know that I would have went to it anyway, because like I kind of don't do stuff now anymore.
Right.
I have a standing tradition with my lady friend on Friday night. And once I get off work, we go out to dinner and just
Right.
chill.
Well, this was on Saturday.
That was on Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we did though. Because everything was all
Yeah, things got fucked up.
scatterwonked, or what's the word?
Scatterwonked is fine.
I like
Yeah.
scatterwonked.
Yeah.
I like that. But I don't know that I would have went if I hadn't forgotten about it. Just
Right.
because I just wanted to chill.
Right.
I don't like seeing live bands unless it's somebody I really, really like.
Yeah, I don't know any of the bands other than some of them were some of Matt's bizarre friends.
I know Todd the Fox is pretty good, but I mean, I've seen him play twice in the last few months, so
Right.
I don't
So you
really.
don't need that.
And I'll go again.
Right.
Like I liked him, but
Right,
I don't need to see him every time he plays. I'm not a fox head,
right, right,
you know. I'm not a fox trotter,
right.
but I'm sure it was fun. I thought it
Yeah,
was a
it
good time.
probably was. They all said that they seemed to have a good time. So
Yeah, a good bunch of guys, and I look forward to them doing what they do for a long time.
yeah. I look forward to being a minor part of that cast for a while,
Mm-hmm.
as long as I don't have to do any fucking artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay, I'm hard. There's Art Adams. Even when he draws a gorilla and a turtle, it does it for me.
Yeah. Well, speaking of creatures,
Yeah.
Creature Tech by Doug TenNapel.
That's a book.
That is the book that we read. Originally published by Top Shelf. I think currently available via Image.
Do they have some sort of connection that I don't know of, like publisher, like because I could swear there's something else that they've not jointly published, but like, you know, one did and then the other one picked up or something.
I think what happens is, like, you know, maybe like Top Shelf will like have the rights to it first, and you know they'll print, you know, the first couple runs of it, and then when those are out, you know, I guess maybe it's up to the creator, the owner, whatever, to decide.
Like who they're licensing it to.
Right, or not licensing, but just, you know, giving the print rights to. So
I'm sure maybe Image has a, you know,
I'm sure they probably gave him like some sort of deal, because I think like a bunch of his recent books have all been through Image. So
okay. And
probably-
I bet some stores only carry Image stuff too, so
right,
I'm
yeah,
sure he has
it's
a
a wider,
right,
wider.
distribution.
There we go.
Yeah.
Although I'm also pretty sure that unless it's a store like Mavericks, that they're not going to order them anyway.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're like, it's Image, but it's not by, you know,
It's not by Rob Liefeld.
or McFarlane,
Right, yeah.
or Kirkman.
Yeah. Doesn't have zombies in it. Or a guy in spandex. If it doesn't,
Oh my God, that's made $1 million. We should do Spandex Zombie. The first. Is there a zombie superhero?
yeah, there have been.
Is there? I mean,
Yeah.
not like Marvel Zombies, but like
No,
a
yeah,
series.
the Super Zombies, I think, was a book that came out
Oh, was it?
like 2 years
Damn
ago.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you've, too late.
Oh.
It's been done.
Everything's been done. It's
Yeah.
all done to death.
Well, only the shitty things have been done to death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a few good things left on there.
Well, of course there are. Much like Creature Tech.
Yeah. Bringing it back.
So Doug TenNapel is, I think that's how you pronounce his name. TenNapel? I don't know.
Probably to Naples.
I couldn't find any kind of pronunciation online anywhere for it.
We can go with to Naples.
Alright, yeah.
I'm fine.
I like
I'm
TenNapel.
on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably most widely known as the creator of Earthworm Jim.
Now, is that a Nickelodeon cartoon?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have never seen it.
Yeah.
Ever.
I've heard that about you.
Yeah. And I've never played the video game either.
It was fun. It was a
I'm
fun
sure
game.
it was.
Really fun.
You know what? If the PlayStation Network gets it as a downloadable thing, I'll totally do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because they do that thing.
Yeah.
Kind of, sometimes.
With old school games.
Old school games occasionally. And you can buy them, download them.
Was it Sega or Nintendo? It was probably Nintendo.
Again, have no idea.
I bet it was Nintendo. Cause
Super Nintendo, maybe? I don't remember.
I don't know. I bet it was before that because I think I played it back when I was like a kid-ish, you know, like
Right.
early teen or something. I didn't have a Super Nintendo then.
Yeah, maybe you had a friend who did.
I played it at my own home.
Are you sure?
Indoors.
So did your brother.
Well, my brother had the same system. We shared everything. Share and share alike.
Did your mom?
No,
She seems like she's a gamer.
Yeah, no, she mostly would just go off to opium dens and read James Joyce backwards.
Really?
Yeah, she's crazy, man. Crazy fucking little lady. No, yeah, who knows? Probably Nintendo. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Much
I'm
like
sure
this
it was.
book.
Huh?
Much like this book.
This book was pretty good. It's been, when did this come out? So I remember, a friend of mine had bought this and let me borrow it, like shortly after it came out.
Like the trade paperback.
It's a graphic novel.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Thought it was a collection.
No, it is not. It is an OGN,
Ooh.
as one might say. It looks like this was originally published in 2002. I believe that's when my friend had bought it, and I read it then. And then I bought it a couple years later for myself, and haven't read it since. So this was my return to it.
Almost a decade later.
Yeah. And yeah, held up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
I enjoyed it. Probably not as much as I originally did, but still quite a bit.
Right.
Yeah. But, that's just my own, anti-comic mentality that I'm...
You're going through an anti-comic thing.
Yeah,
You're not
I
as
am.
into comics.
Yeah. You all can go read an interview with me where I pretty much just tell everyone to fuck off.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. If you ever thought there'd be a collection of interviews that included Dave Sim and other people,
Right.
and Dave Sim doesn't seem like the biggest dick, then you should check it out. He actually said a couple of funny things, like, 'cause, Brian John Mitchell put up the series of interviews,
Right.
and he didn't tailor the questions to anyone specific. He just wrote up a bunch of questions
Right.
and gave them to everybody, like probably 100 people, who knows.
Yeah.
And but one of the questions was, if possible, would you ideally self-publish?
Right.
And Dave Sim's answer was, evidently. I thought that was pretty good.
I have not read any of the other interviews because after I read mine, and I realized just what a cock I am, and I decided maybe I'll wait.
Right.
Yeah, so that I don't seem like such an asshole compared to people who are my friends who were interviewed, and people who are actual working professionals who are as well interviewed.
Right. It was fun though. I mean, it's a good mix of answers. I read so far. I only read all of our friends. Like, I read Ryan's and Kurt's and Pat's and ours, and I read Dave Sim's.
Yeah.
But I'll read the other ones.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some, like, I love Brandon Graham. There's a couple other guys. Alex Robinson's on there, so check them out.
Yeah. Well, Silbermedia.com/QRD.
Yeah.
There you go, folks.
Check them out.
Yeah. So anyway, Doug TenNapel was not interviewed.
No, he should have been.
Yeah. He's my Twitter friend.
Is he?
He follows me on Twitter.
That's cool.
I follow him on Twitter. We've never interacted.
What? How do you know? Have you seen a picture of him?
Huh?
Maybe you've bumped into him somewhere and didn't realize it.
I'm pretty sure I would have.
Recognized him?
Yeah.
What if he was bundled up like he had a muffler on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, again, that I've never met the guy.
It's probably true.
Ever. There's people who follow me on Twitter that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chris Burnham, the comic book artist Chris Burnham. He did those Batman and Robin pages that we saw in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Bob Corby follows me on Twitter.
Mr. Space himself.
Yeah. Your lady follows me on Twitter.
She does what now?
Yeah, we've never met.
Yeah.
Never interacted whatsoever.
Right.
Joji, again, someone who I've never met or interacted with ever. Yeah.
You'd like that guy. He does a pretty good podcast called League Night.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
What's it about?
They interview homeless people, and then they review episodes of Facts of Life.
Huh. That sounds weird.
Well, the way they juxtapose it, though, it's pretty high-minded. It's one of those things you can't really describe. You just have to see it.
It doesn't sound very interesting to me.
Yeah. When you're high,
Okay.
check it out.
All right.
It's great when you're high.
I'll next time I spark one up, I'll try to download one.
Word.
If I can figure out how to download anything.
Right.
Right.
Sometimes it's just
Because I don't know how pot works.
I forget how it works because I used to smoke a lot of weed, and I forget everything. So you've never met Doug TenNapel,
I've never met Doug TenNapel.
but you have read his work.
I have read this work. I have I really, really enjoyed this like the first time I read it, and I really wanted to find more stuff that he had done. And I think at the time when this had come out, like the only other thing that I knew of was a book called Gears, which I think was like about cats, like robot cats or something like that. I don't know. Because I only found like 2 issues of the series, and I could never find like the first or the last issue, so I just never read it.
It was a sandwich without bread.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then all his work that followed after that, I just sort of missed the boat on, and never found the opportunity to read them, and always forget to special order them. And
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's completely slipped under my radar, even though I've heard the name, and obviously, I knew of Earthworm Jim.
right,
But I didn't know he did comics at all until you picked this.
yeah. He's quite prolific. I think he's got like 6 or 7 graphic novels out.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And he does a daily web comic, like full paged, paneled web comic called Rat Fist.
That is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's full color.
That's even more insane.
And he's been doing it, I think, like 2 months now.
Oh, okay. Well, then he'll stop.
Probably. But,
No. I mean, still, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like if that was your entire job, to write, draw, and color a page a day,
Right.
like that would be a full-time job.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure he probably gets residuals from, Earthworm Jim here and there.
Right.
But, I fucking struggle to get, a tiny, crappy sketch up a day,
No. Maybe he started a while back. Like,
I'm
maybe,
sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
he had a like a cushion.
Yeah. Like Mike Norton has been doing a weekly webcomic, and he's been talking about it for about a month or 2 beforehand, so, I'm sure he's working on that in advance as well. So,
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I guess if you want to keep the schedule, you keep it up at,
Keep the pace. Keep the pace. Oh, yes.
Have abertations.
But yeah, this was a very fun book.
Yeah.
Has your sci-fi, has your monsters, has your love story.
That was creepy, the way you said that.
What's that, love story?
Yeah.
Love story.
Yeah, that's creepy, and you're looking at me in a way that I'm uncomfortable with.
You're always uncomfortable when I look at you, though. Okay,
that is true.
I'll look
That
away.
is very true.
I'm hideous, aren't I?
Well, yes.
But yeah, I noticed there was a quote from Rob Schwab, the Scud,
Yeah.
and I could see like a similarity in their styles,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
real like fast-paced, loose. You can tell he's into animation.
Right.
There's a lot of movement,
Yeah.
but he's also got a very like keen sense of a minimal black and white style.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of the strongest points of it. Like, just like the, I don't know, I guess anti-shading, whenever, like, I don't know what they call it, but if you see a profile of a character and you can tell he didn't draw all the lines over their face, but it's implied,
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's really mastered black and white.
I love his art in this book. he's got like a nice brush, stroke to it, very like dry brush and ink, look to it.
Right.
And he's able to do so many things with it. And he'll do what you said, or he'll do like a reverse silhouette where everything is just like a white, just a blank white spot, but you can tell,
like
everything.
that. Yeah, you can see like their hair and the features of their costume. Like sometimes I always feel like, I'm like, are they cheating somehow? Like, was there a deadline? Whenever there's like a page or two like that in some books, but it doesn't seem that way in this. It's just like a stylistic choice that really totally works with the story.
Oh yeah, yeah. He uses it, I think, where necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, some people probably would totally cheat. I would totally cheat if I could. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good example, but I know I've read a book like that where it was like a page or two, just straight of these silhouettes talking. And you're like,
right?
That doesn't work.
Yeah. I remember an old comic strip. I think it was Crankshaft.
I don't remember that one.
And
from the newspaper?
From the newspapers,
okay.
Yeah. And it was just 3 black panels with word balloons talking about how, have you ever noticed in some cartoons how the artist will just, draw a silhouette of a character so that, they don't have to draw all the detail. Basically like the joke of the strip.
So it wasn't like every episode was like that.
No,
like
it was just that one.
Right.
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you remember? Oh, tangent for a second. There was I forget the guy's name.
Our show is a tangent.
Totally
a tangent is more like when we actually talk about the thing we're supposed to talk about.
Yeah, that is the people call in like, "What? Are you guys okay? Are you sponsored now?" But I forget the guy's name, but he did a couple of different comics and
Doug TenNapel.
Doug TenNapel, that was him. Yeah, I was gonna say he started out in video games and Nickelodeon. No, he did a book called Long Shot Comics. Do you remember that? Not the Marvel thing with the mullet, but
Art Adams.
that was him. Oh shit, I got a boner. No, but he was like, yeah, I can't draw, but I want to put my comics out myself.
Right.
So he would put like
Robert Crumb? No, Harvey Pekar.
It was nobody famous. Nobody famous.
Harvey Pekar.
Oh, that was him.
Because he wanted to put out comics, but he couldn't draw.
But no, this guy took a different route. Instead of employing an artist, he drew it himself.
Uh-huh.
But
Matt Fiesel.
No, this is even more minimalist than Matt Fiesel. I swear. Every panel was just a dot for the character.
Brian John Mitchell.
No, this guy never collaborated. He would put a dot for the character with a word balloon, and seriously, sometimes there were like 40 panels per page with just a dot as the character.
I think you've shown me some of these before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he incorporated that into the story.
Right.
Where characters would not recognize each other because they all look the same. And it was hilarious. And he did another book called Money Talks where he found all this foreign money and, American money too. And he photoshopped out the presidents or czars or, whatever authority figures in the cash. And the entire book was populated with nothing but those characters. Oh, man, he was a genius. I forget his name though.
Yeah.
But
I remember seeing the dot one somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether you showed it to me or I found it someplace.
That one's great. I know I still have them all. I'll look up his name sometime, but yeah, they're hilarious.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't even know how I got there. I don't even know. Something about dots.
Minimalism, lazy. I don't know.
Yeah. We were talking about the silhouette thing, the stylistic laziness. Yeah.
Yeah. So Doug TenNapel is lazy.
That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Rereading this, it just reminded me of just how criminal it is that I have not read anything else by him, and I really should. And I've been trying to keep up on Rat Fist, but I'm not good about reading comics online.
Yeah.
I always just forget that they happen, and even the fact that I see him tweet every day that he's got a new page up, I still just kind of
You're like, good for him.
Yeah.
See, I think I would always want one online comic to read. So if James Kachulka ever stops doing American
Right,
Elf,
right.
I would try to probably find something else. Because I just like to look at a couple things while I eat lunch. I like to read my email and read a comic.
Right.
And that's perfect.
Yeah,
Like it's the perfect amount of time. But I don't think I would want to have like 5 that I read.
Right. Like, Mike Norton with the Battle Pug is fine once a week. I can handle that. Like I check out the R Valued Customers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A couple times a week. I build up a few to see because those are just so quick. And just hilarious.
You can read like one every 3 seconds.
Yeah. But the whole Rat-Fist, he's got like a story that's happening, and
Okay.
I think I'll just wait until he eventually puts it out as like a graphic novel or something.
Right. Is it?
Pay him money for it?
Is that something he intends to do, as he said?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like Scotty Young has done something similar to that recently, where he was doing like a drawing a day for a while, and then he eventually started building into like this story.
Okay.
And he eventually compiled it and has been selling it online and bought a copy.
Tangible copy.
Not a tangible copy. I'm sure I think there is
Okay.
a tangible copy available, but I just bought a PDF of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which I'm fine with. I totally support that too. It was $2 for
Oh, yeah.
20 or 68 pages, something like that.
No, totally reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty fun little comic.
Yeah.
Got a lot of a little everything for everyone.
Right.
You feel like crazy sci-fi or just wacky adventure. It's
Wacky's a great word for this.
yeah.
I'd say, if you like Flaming Carrot and the Tick.
Yeah.
If you also like, sci-fi and monster comics, it's like a good melding of like the Goon and the Tick or something.
Yeah. A lot of cool monsters in it. It's got a very off-kilter kind of sense of humor to it. Just and even the non-monster characters are all pretty, memorable.
Oh, yeah.
Like the town locals and everything.
Right. Because, it takes place in a real small town, which I think he was actually from.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Doug Staple.
Yep.
Okay.
Turlock, California, I believe. Yeah.
I was reading this around Doogie, and Doogie, my ex-roommate, used to be, he's an
Right.
ex-truck driver.
Yeah.
A lot of X's there. He's no mutant, though.
No.
But he was like, oh, Turlock, yeah. I was like, really? He's been to so many, small little towns.
Right.
He knew where that was. So.
Did he ever go to the Research Technical Institute?
Well, you probably didn't notice, because, it looks just like a house.
Right,
You know,
right.
Because it has the sign.
Right. Did he see the body of
The
a giant eel
Oh,
that the town was built around?
you see, he would have had to have the aerial view, probably.
Oh yeah.
So he was
So,
driving.
yeah.
He's probably drove right over the eel.
Could be. Yeah, just
Yeah.
one of those big hills that he couldn't make it past.
exactly. There's probably not a lot of snow there, but
Right.
I'd say, especially if it was inclement weather.
Right. Yeah, but I think even with all that, it still has a super positive message, and it's a lot about faith and finding yourself, I guess.
Right. And doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing and reconciling, you don't necessarily have to be one thing and not another, you can be a complex individual.
Yeah. That's a pretty hearty insight.
I am
Yeah.
pulling all of this out of my ass.
You're poignant and
'Cause
shit.
Totally none of this applies to me. Because I am just a godless heathen
Oh,
and a worthless human being.
but you appreciate the work of those who have seen a higher calling.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's touching in places. Yeah, but mostly it's just fun.
Yeah. Completely.
That stuff is there, and if I mean it's there and it's done well. but it never overpowers the story.
Yeah, it's not so heavy-handed, and then, it never
Right.
slows down the fun and the
Right.
action and the zaniness.
It's like I may have even talked about this on here before, but I know I just talked about it with Joe on League Night when Judd Winnick was writing Green Arrow. There was like an issue that came out where just the story practically stopped cold for one of the characters to yell at someone else, but the character was yelling at the reader.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mark Millar style?
Not Mark Millar style, worse.
Oh, okay.
Because Mark Millar is just being an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Judd Winnick was being preachy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like politics or just...
like it was Speedy, the Green Arrow sidekick, the new Speedy, and she was a former child prostitute and had AIDS, and she just started screaming at somebody about how she was still a human being even though she had AIDS.
Wow.
Yeah, stopped the story dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
It's like I don't need to be yelled at when
Yeah.
I'm reading a comic book.
Right.
Yeah. And Creature Tech isn't anything like that.
No.
It gets its message across, and but never,
There's subtle ways to get your message across.
Right. Yeah. And I think this does it perfectly.
And my message is, this is a fun comic with awesome art.
Very much so.
Super expressive, like, facial
Oh, yeah.
features and...
It's got to be from his animation background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember there was like a scene where there was like, 3 panels in a row of the main Doctor, and his face was just like, it's almost like a Jim Carrey face. It's just
Right.
yeah, he's great at facial features and expressions, and I don't know, which those are both the same thing.
Right. But and just some really good characters and good dialogue. Just overall, just a good book.
Yeah,
Read it,
yeah,
everyone. Creature Tech.
makes me think maybe about picking up something else by.
I would definitely love to pick something else by him.
What was the one you said, like Ghost Apocalypse or something?
Ghostopolis.
Ghostopolis.
I think is the newest one. I think there's one called Iron West or something like that.
It's like a western.
I believe so.
Robots?
With robots. I
Ooh,
believe.
wow.
At least that's what I gathered from the cover
And the title.
and the title. But mostly the cover. With the cowboy hat wearing robot. That was on
See,
the
I don't
cover.
know how you drew that conclusion.
Right. Maybe I'm just making shit up again, I
Yeah.
guess. I think he even has one that's not quite so Christian-y,
Oh, yeah?
quote unquote. I think called Black Cherry or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like an adult feature?
I think it's like a horror noir kind of thing.
Huh.
And I don't feel like doing the Frank Miller
Yeah.
noir thing
Yeah,
anymore.
we've done that a lot.
Yeah. My voice is tired.
Plus, we still don't know if Frank Miller went retarded.
Right.
So I don't want to make fun of him. I want to see an interview where he's sober and,
Right.
coherent,
Yeah.
and then we can just unleash again.
Maybe if Sin City 2 ever gets made.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, I'm just gonna settle for being ecstatic that Quentin Tarantino has finally finished Kill Bill. And that very soon, hopefully, we will finally see Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair on DVD.
Wait a minute, what do you mean he's finished it? He added something?
He extended the animation sequence that was in it.
Oh, okay.
And the director's cut basically. I think he's premiering it at the end of March in LA.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and I've been waiting for that to come out on DVD or Blu-ray for since those movies came out.
For years.
Yeah, because I refused to buy the shitty DVDs that they did come out with.
It's such a good movie. I actually rewatched it last year.
I really want to see it again, but I'm waiting for The Whole Bloody Affair. Hopefully this year.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah. Could be a good year.
Could be a good year. Grindhouse came out, finally. The complete package, even though half of it sucks. And,
Aw. I think they're both good. They're both good.
one of them's good. Alright. I have no idea what time it is because I forgot to reset the screensaver for Gutter Trash time. So we're probably super long.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. But Creature Tech. Love it, live it, buy
Yeah.
it, read it.
Yeah.
Read some more of his stuff.
Good stuff, yeah.
Buy some Earthworm Jim video games for some retro systems.
Heck yeah.
Find the old TV show on BitTorrents, because I don't know that it's out on DVD. But if it is out on DVD, buy those and support the guy.
And there's action figures.
Action figures that you can probably buy on eBay.
Yeah, that won't help him at all, but
No.
at least, you get your friends talking about it.
Exactly, yeah.
Then you can say, read his comics.
Yeah. Or, yeah, just go read his comics, which are being published by Image. All right. Let's take a break.
All right.
All right.
The colorless words are burning our heels as the bright lights of the city fade, taking the chase to curb our fear as the bloodless moon casts its face. Something's not right. I can feel it inside. Something's not right. You would take the breath from my throat, and you would take the cherished people that I all in time, you will be one of us, painless, us blameless. Go to sleep. This won't hurt a bit. Shifting your shape to our shells. Something's not right. I can feel it inside. Something's not right. And you would take the breath from my throat, and you would take the cherished people that you would take the breath from my throat, and you would take the cherished people that and they would try to make us forget ourselves one by one, one by one. Call me crazy, but they are out to us one by one, one by one. You have to know that truth if you believe it. I believe it too. You have to know that truth if you believe it. I believe it too. Something's not right. I can feel it inside. Something's not right. You would take the breath from my throat, and you would take the cherished people that you would take the breath from my throat, and you would take the cherished people that
Hey, welcome back to Gutter Trash.
Hello.
Hey, what up? Yeah, here we are.
Here we are again,
Yes.
going down that lonely road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Something Whitesnake.
We listened
Green
to
Light.
that was Whitesnake. Yeah.
Okay.
We
White Lion.
we listened to a bunch of like cock rock, butt rock, whatever you want to call it, at work today.
Really?
Because because I had it on my Depressing Bastard station,
Well, of course.
my Pandora station, because I was the only one working for like the first 2 hours.
Right.
And then Jerry comes in, and he's like, "Hey," you know, like after like an hour of listening to my depressing music.
Right.
It's not all depressing. I mean, there's like some Billie Holiday and stuff mixed in there, and
Yeah,
you know,
that's super happy.
Yeah,
and
upbeat, you
super
know, yeah.
Upbeat,
Well, I mean, yeah.
exciting.
well, compared to some of the other stuff, she is, she's Christina Aguilera compared to, you know, some of the stuff that's on there. But no, there's like some jazz and whatnot too. But he's like, after a while, he's like, "Mind if I change that station?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." And so he puts it on his Pandora station, and I swear, like, the first 3 songs are Weird Al. Seriously. And I was like,
I love Weird Al.
I do too. But I was like, oh my god, I was like, are we going to listen to 8 hours of Weird Al?
Right.
Is that really what is about to happen? Because I don't think I could do that.
Right.
But luckily, like, the next song was like, you know, like Smash Mouth or something, I don't know. And,
That's almost worse.
yeah, well, yeah, it's worse, but at least it's different.
Okay.
And like, yeah, he had a bunch of
Hey,
like,
now you're an all-star?
no, it wasn't that one.
Walking on the Sun?
That might have been it. Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
It was one of those hits, but it wasn't All Star. But at least it was a different kind of thing. But then all of a sudden it turned into the 80s, you know, butt metal, and it was like 4 Motley Crue songs, some not Def Leppard, Bon Jovi, yeah, Poison. I heard some Poison. It was good. It was awesome.
That must have been like stuff that Pandora just throws in there that he didn't select himself.
Right? I wouldn't think so.
Right. He doesn't seem like I'm totally not surprised that Weird Al was on there.
Right?
Totally not surprised that Smash Mouth was on there.
Yeah, because I don't think Jerry is.
Because I'm pretty sure if it's been on a cartoon, it's on his music playlist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But he likes cartoons. Who doesn't?
Well, I love cartoons too, but I don't know. I'm not 37 and live with my parents still.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey! Sir, I'll have you know, some of us.
Well, okay. I'm not 37, living with my parents, and have never moved out of my
Okay.
parents' house.
Makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. But I was wondering if maybe somehow it got switched over to the Matt Brassfield Pandora station.
Oh yeah,
because
wow.
that
Yeah.
would be.
That would make
That
sense.
would make- yeah.
yeah.
See, I don't think Jerry likes any of that stuff for irony. You know, some people like pretend
yeah.
to, like, oh, Poison, let's listen to him.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is crazy because they're truly geniuses. But yeah, I don't think he likes it for reals either.
Right.
So,
Yeah. So yeah, could have been a Brassfield thing. Maybe Matt Eastman.
I could see that too. Yeah.
Or
He's
like
a
I
child
said,
of the
there's
80s.
maybe one of those just things where, like, I've only played with Pandora like once or twice, but like I'll type in a band and then it'll like come up with something that like I totally don't like this.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck is this crap?
I gotta say, for all the glitches and weirdness or whatever,
Right.
I love Pandora. Like, I think it's an amazing thing.
I'm not a fan of music.
Yeah, I've heard that. No comics, no music.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. No movie
No,
theaters.
movies.
Movie theaters though.
No, I'm fine with movie theaters.
Okay.
You're the one that's
Okay.
against them.
Yeah.
I just don't like going when the only time that we ever get to go.
Right.
Like if it were up to me, I would totally go like during the day
A weekday.
or in the week. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
That would be optimal.
yeah. Because fuck it, I'm gonna go see Paul when that comes out.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I want to go see Drive Angry,
Which one's that?
the Nicolas Cage car movie.
Oh yeah. Okay. I heard
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Doesn't he like come out of hell or
Something
on a
like
car
that.
or something?
Yeah,
It's like Meatloaf meets
yeah.
the,
I don't think you're wrong.
really?
I don't think you're
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because there's a guy I follow on Twitter, the horror movie a day guy. I think he mentioned something because he's been recommending Drive Angry all weekend, and he's a huge Meatloaf fan.
Okay.
And I think he mentioned something about like there may be like a Meatloaf song in the end credits.
So it's already out, or he's just?
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
out. Yeah,
Okay.
came out this weekend. Did not do well.
Yeah.
Yeah. My problem is I don't want to see it in 3D.
Yeah.
I know it was shot in 3D. I just don't want to see it in 3D.
Well, at least it was shot in 3D.
Right.
But,
Yeah, but I'm done. Done with it.
Yeah, I'm not like the allure of 3D is over. Like I was like, wow, that's awesome. Like
Right.
Avatar in 3D, but I wouldn't mind like maybe once a year seeing a 3D movie, but it's
Yeah.
just a little much right now.
I'm never going to see another one.
Really.
Never going to see another one. And that's too bad, because I really do want to see Drive Angry.
Is Sucker Punch going to be in 3D?
Actually, I think Zack Snyder has said he does not want it to be in 3D.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
that's another movie I'm going to definitely try to see in the theaters. Yeah.
I want to buy my own projection booth and like just rent a movie, or like maybe stop by the theater and be like, okay, you guys are closed for the night. It's 2 a.m. Can I rent this from you and watch it at home? Maybe if I buy some popcorn. Maybe.
Especially not.
No.
Movie theater gets to that late of hour, they're cleaning that shit.
There's no popcorn. Yeah.
They don't want to make some fucking popcorn for you.
Damn it. I mean, I could buy it early in the day, save it, warm it up in the stove.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another thing I wanted to mention. Like, I know we're done talking about Creature Tech, but I love that
You
someone...
seriously had to look at the title?
I started to call it something else. Did I mention I used to smoke a lot of pot in high school? Big reveal, I've never mentioned on the show. No, but somebody said the word commode
Yeah,
in there. I thought that was great. That's a
Yeah.
word you don't hear as often as
that's true. Yeah.
you'd like.
I was watching a stand-up comedy DVD before you came over today, and it was a comedian who was it was like footage of him in Afghanistan entertaining the troops,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and like part of his one of his bits was that he got to Afghanistan and asked where the bathroom was, and the soldiers basically like to fuck with civilians. So they just started yelling at him, telling him it's not a bathroom, it's a latrine.
They have like little outhouses, probably.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's really true.
It was a stand-up comedy thing. They didn't have much footage of,
The surrounding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that same comedian has a documentary coming out that is pretty much just all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Just like his actual experiences and not his performances.
That could be good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Do you know what it's called?
Afghanistan.
Funny.
He has a nervous breakdown apparently in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Hilarious, then.
Hilarious.
I take it back. Not just funny. I'll bump it up a notch.
Anyway,
Did you make any money off the Oscars? Did you do any
Nope.
gambling?
I paid zero attention.
Yeah.
All I know is that out of all the movies nominated, I saw 3 of them, and while I really did like True Grit, I don't think it was an Oscar movie. And the other 2 movies I saw were not good.
Yeah. The
Inception and Black Swan.
You didn't like either one of those? Really?
Yeah.
I think you liked Black Swan.
Not immensely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not Oscar immensely,
It was just okay.
but really?
It
Okay.
was just average.
I liked it, not nearly as much as some of the people who went. Oh, well, anyone can listen to this episode. I feel like I was like, I just started to say
Talk
the
about
exact same thing.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But yeah, I thought there was a lot of really good movies this year. Some of which I haven't seen yet, but
Right.
But,
I really want to see The Fighter.
mhm.
Mostly just because I really like Christian Bale.
No, he won his first Oscar.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in seeing The King's Speech.
Social Network.
Zero.
Really?
Zero.
Yeah.
I have less interest in The Social Network than I do the Oscars.
Oh wow, wow! It's David Fincher. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can. It's called Benjamin Button.
Oh, I love that movie. That was better than Social Network. But I think the coolest part, the part that I will probably remember most is seeing Trent Reznor win an Oscar last night.
Right.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That guy deserves some awards.
I'm sure he's got a couple Grammys, for that line of work that he is in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just love to see him get get accolades though, because I think he's amazing.
I have not really much liked anything that he's done past the Downward Spiral.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, The Fragile is amazing. It's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of gave up. I thought Year One was okay,
Yeah,
and The Slip wasn't bad either.
I've never heard that one.
But yeah, I didn't much care for The Fragile.
Really, I love The Fragile.
With Teeth was
That was the only one I've ever heard that I was like kind of lukewarm, like
Yeah.
not really into. But yeah, actually, I hadn't heard The Fragile in years until I just moved, and I dug up a bunch of stuff, and I listened to both of them like in a row when I was driving around all
Right.
week, and I forgot how much I liked that one.
I think I mean, I'm sure part of it is my nostalgia that I really found them at like the Broken era, and I thought Downward Spiral was amazing, and then Fragile was just sort of disappointing. That was the one right after.
After
I mean,
Downward Spiral, yeah.
Not right after. I think he took like 7 years off or something.
right. Yeah, it was the next one.
Yeah.
Minus, like the 18 remixes of
Right,
Closer
yeah.
and whatever that came out.
All the different Halos.
Yeah. Gotta get them all.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor's the Pikachu of
I know,
goth kids.
at the height of my Nine Inch Nails fandom, I totally did that.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I even had the CD single for, was it Sin or Down
Yeah.
in It? One of them was terrible. Like it had like, I think it was Down in It. One of them had like 8 remixes of the same song,
Right.
and the only good one was the album version.
Right.
And I was like, gotta keep it. And then all of a sudden one day I was like, why do I have to?
Right. Yeah. That was probably down.
I think it was Down in It.
Because
S-
Sin was pretty good.
It had Get Down, Make Love on it.
Yeah.
The Queen song, yeah.
And it had that awesome cover.
Oh, yeah.
Like the,
Of the Queen song?
Huh?
Of the Queen song.
No.
The album cover.
The album cover.
Yeah.
And that other cover too.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor.
Well, congratulations, Trent Reznor. Hopefully, I probably won't. I don't like music.
I'd like to see him score something else.
Oh, I'm sure he'll score something else.
Yeah. Probably the next David Fincher thing.
I was gonna make some sort of,
Like basketball joke.
oh no, like yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Like a blue comment.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's a perfect way of putting that.
You're like, I'm rich, I'm gonna go score some H.
He may do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho. Yeah, so you watched the Oscars then, I assume.
Yeah, I watched every minute of it.
Really?
Even like like maybe like a half an hour of the opening, ceremony. Like
Why?
the pre-show thing. Opening ceremony. What is this? What is this a bar mitzvah? What did I say? Opening
I
ceremony?
don't know.
The pre-show thing.
Yeah. The like the red carpet.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
All right.
I honestly had a good time.
All right. I played video games.
Was it which one did you play?
I played Red Dead Redemption: Undead Nightmare.
Nice.
Western zombies.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zombies scare the crap out of me.
Really? Still.
Especially in that game. They just come out of nowhere. They crowd you. And you got limited ammo.
That is scary.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah. Zombies.
Did you play the X-Men game?
Not yesterday.
No.
Yeah, I have just no interest in award ceremonies and stuff like that.
Every once in a while, for some reason, I like to see really rich, famous people all grouped together and kissing each other's ass.
I don't.
I'm not sure why.
I don't even like seeing non-rich, non-famous people kissing each other's ass.
Right. Yeah. It's weird to think though, like if for some reason some terrible tragedy would have happened and like that whole place would have burnt down,
Right.
like every actor and director in Hollywood would have been gone. Like I don't know, that's like the
Yeah,
horror
a good chunk of
scenario.
them.
Right.
Right, yeah.
I mean, like not that I want that to happen, but like for
No,
some reason, it's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow thing, Like I
Right.
can't help but think of it.
Right.
like some like volcano erupts that they didn't realize was in LA, or
You know what would happen if that were to happen? Opportunity knocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'd be a lot of like a lot of comic books writers would all of a sudden be directors, probably.
Yeah. Or screenwriters, at least.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. See, Mike Allred could, break back into
Oh,
the
yeah.
movie-making
Yeah.
machine.
He could. He'd call up. Oh shit, what's his name? Oh, the guy from his movie. It was in Raising Arizona. And
William
Dick
Forsythe.
Tracy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Call him up.
Yeah.
Reprise his role.
Yeah. I was mostly thinking about Astro-esque.
Oh, I
which
forgot
was
about that
the
one.
movie he actually directed.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah. Which was terrible.
Yeah, I had a copy of that for about a week.
Yeah. I know, he let me borrow it. Yeah. I still have a copy of it. It's with the G-Men from Hell DVD.
Yeah. Oh, they both come on the same disc.
So yeah,
Nice.
it's a bonus feature.
Nice. He didn't direct G-Men though. He just wrote it.
He
Right?
just no, he didn't write it either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just based on his comics.
Yeah.
Stan Lee didn't have anything to do with the X-Men, Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was in them all.
Well, he was in it.
Yeah.
That's as far as it usually goes.
Was it Mike Allred? He was probably in G-Men, wasn't
He was
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
yeah.
He was the homeless guy at the end.
he? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Todd McFarlane played a homeless guy in Spawn.
Wow. And Alan Moore played a homeless guy in Hellraiser.
You mean what?
There's a guy that looks. I think. Oh, I'm having deja vu, but I think we talked about this before. There's a guy that looks exactly like Alan Moore in the original Hellraiser movie. And
Okay.
he's just like walking around. in the
Okay,
back.
so you actually mean Hellraiser, not Hellblazer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Well,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Alan Moore would ever be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome if he,
Yeah.
if he was actually in all the movies that he refuses to watch, but he, just as a cameo.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then he'd give the money that he would make for his cameo to the artist or.
You mean Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prince deserves. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Deserves a
Yeah.
little cash.
Guy's a genius.
Totally. He's ahead of his time. He knows the internet's, over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is true. I mean,
Yeah. There's really no more reason for us to be doing this.
no. I mean, clearly, no one's listening to this show, so
Right.
Prince must be right.
Right?
Yeah. We'll get Prince. We'll get him back. We'll write him a letter.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think he's going to listen to this show. Which is what I'm sighing about.
No. Have we ever had a Prince song on here? I don't think we have.
Yeah.
Bat Dance, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah.
Or no, When Doves Cry.
Okay.
But I put it on the episode that we watched, Mask of the Phantasm.
Okay, yeah. Because it would have been the obvious choice to
Yeah.
use Bat Dance, right? Prince. I love Prince.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Things aren't going good.
Things aren't going good?
Things aren't going
No.
good at all.
Oh. Well, we had a good run.
Yeah. Well, let's not give up entirely yet, and I'll pick a movie to watch, and then we'll see how that goes next week.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
makes sense.
So the movie I am picking is I had like 5 movies that I wanted to pick for the next episode.
That'd be a long episode.
It would be a very long episode. Also, wait till my next comic pick.
Oh no! Clear my schedule that week.
Yeah,
But,
maybe. Yeah. But I had like 5 different movies I wanted to pick, and even like as of like 8 o'clock tonight, I was still sort of bouncing around what I wanted to do. I even sort of kind of put up an informal poll both on Facebook and Twitter
Oh wow!
to see if I could get suggestions. Nobody helped. I mean, I got suggestions, but like it was like, you know, I narrowed it down to 2 movies, and basically I had like equal amount, you know, one movie equal amount the other.
Oh,
movie.
okay.
And then Brian John Mitchell with his sort of non-answer. Ultimately, I decided to pick this one. I've never seen it. I don't know if you have ever seen it or not. It kind of seems like a movie you may have, so I'm not sure. It's an older film.
Is it Turner and Hooch? Because I just watched it.
Older than that.
Oh, wow, that is old.
Yeah. It is Alien. No.
Oh, I've heard of it.
I should probably pick that someday so I can at least see it once.
If you don't, I will eventually.
Yeah. But, no, the movie I'm picking is called Danger Diabolic.
Is it like an Italian like spy movie?
Kinda.
I may have seen that,
Yeah.
but if I have, I don't remember. So I
Alright.
used to smoke a lot of pot way back when,
Have you? Really?
back in high school.
Huh. Huh.
Coming out on the show right now.
I'm a little shocked. A little bit offended.
You think it doesn't offend me? I'll have to go shower and scrub my skin raw when I get home.
But yeah, it's I think based on an old Italian pulp character.
Okay.
It is kind of a spy. It's a spy genre type movie from the 60s.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So if you're down, that's my pick.
Hells yeah.
All right then. Danger Diabolic.
With a QUE? Or with a K?
No, with a K.
Yeah. Awesome.
And a colon. And a colon. Danger, colon,
Ooh.
diabolic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you do it reverse, it sounds like a terrible disease.
Diabolic danger.
Diabolic colon danger.
Oh, yeah.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that.
No.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Excited to watch that. Is it a foreign language? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see what happens when I get the DVD,
Sweet.
which I haven't gotten yet,
Cool.
because I wasn't sure if you were going to say yes.
Me too.
I also wasn't sure if that was going to be the one I was going to pick.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
Well, that makes more sense.
But yeah, I've decided. That's
Thumbs
what
up.
we're doing.
Thumbs up.
All right. All right. Let's get out of here so I can go cry myself to sleep.
Okay, dokie.
All right.
Well, it's always good for the, the soggy pillow.
Sure. Goodbye. You can subscribe to Gutter Trash at iTunes or directly at guttertrash.net. If you go to iTunes, please leave us a review. You can email us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. For more info, you can find us on Facebook, or you can go to seanborn.net or buyerbeware.guttertrash.net. Listen to our sister podcast, League Night, at league.guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening. Until next time.